Hi there and welcome to In the Cut, a show talking about the latest movie news today with me, Edward Irons.
And me, Jake Phillips. On today's show we'll be discussing the top 10 most anticipated films of 2014 with a top 10 countdown.
Also, at the end of the countdown we will be announcing details of our competition where you can win a big prize worth a lot of money.
Yes, that's coming up later, but for now, let's start with the countdown.
Yes, let's show the first clip from the top 10 list.
In at number 10, we have the latest Marvel sequel, Captain America: The Winter Soldier. This film sees the return of Steve Rogers trying to adapt to life in modern day society, whilst also fighting a new enemy codenamed the Winter Soldier.
Next, at number 9, is The Amazing Spider-Man 2, which sees Peter Parker don the mask once again to face off against villains such as Electro, the Green Goblin and the Rhino, whilst also trying to unlock the secret of his father's past.
In at number 8, we have the Wes Anderson's new film, Grand Budapest Hotel, which stars the top actors such as Ralph Fiennes, Tom Wilkinson, Adrian Brody and Jeff Goldblum.
As a movie expert myself, I've always noticed that Wes Anderson uses visuals to help the audience see through his eyes as a director because he grabs your attention from all angles, which is reflective in his work.
In at number 7, we have the long-awaited return of the Spartan Soldiers, which could only mean 300, Rise of an Empire. This is the sequel to the 2006 green screen hit 300, directed by Zack Snyder.
In at number 6, we have the eagerly awaited remake of the century, Godzilla. This film acts as a sequel to the original 1954 motion picture, which terrified audiences across the world. And with Bryan Cranston being added to the all-star cast, you can guarantee that Godzilla will not only be the one who knocks.
Next at number 5, we have Christopher Nolan's latest flick, Interstellar, starring Matthew McConaughey and Anne Hathaway as a group of young explorers that make use of a new discovered wormhole to surpass the limitations of human space travel and conquer the vast distances involved in an interstellar voyage.
And in at number 4, we have the sequel to the 2012 hit 21 Jump Street, which is also cleverly named 22 Jump Street. This film sees the return of Schmidt and Jenko as they continue their investigation of drugs and teenagers to college. Let's hope this movie's a blast just like the first.
In at number 3, we have the latest Team Book made movie, Divergent. This film sees the actress Shailene Woodley take on the role of Triss in a world divided by factions based on virtues. Let's all prepare for a new nerd trend on Tumblr.
And in at number 2, we have the latest X-Men movie, Days of Future Past, which sees the combination of past, present and future X-Men to stop a war against the Sentinels created by new villain Bolivar Trask, played by Peter Dinklage.
May I add on a personal note that this X-Men movie will be the best movie ever.
Last but not least, we have Sin City, A Dame to Kill For, the long-awaited sequel to Frank Miller's unforgettable Sin City. This film sees the return of Marv, Nancy, Dwight, Miho and Goldie in a green screen wonderland of blood and guts.
So now that the list is over, let's announce the competition.
If you can answer the following question correctly, you will be entered into a draw where you can win a Pocket Blackmagic camera and DaVinci editing software, all worth over £175,000. Plus, as an added bonus, we will send you and a friend on a tour of the legendary Pinewood Studios.
Name the actor who has appeared in every X-Men film. To answer, simply log on to www.inthecut.com/comp or text your answer followed by your name to 58810.
Well, that's all we've got time for today, I'm afraid. Thanks for joining us on this countdown, and we'll see you next time.